I begin to discover photography with the idea of disappearance, with the idea of death. So it was for me an energical way to not be completely depressed and to take advantage of the situation and to create and to build a sort of body of work on this experience. My work is about banality because when I take the picture, there is just details of attitude or details of gesture. This is the main thing about my work, is nothing important is happening. I just hope that the regarder will find something by himself to think, I know what happened before this image, I think that something could happen after, or I have this feeling of this solitary woman, I think she's like this, or or I was like that when I was younger, I don't know. But the thing is that I don't want to make any authoritarian images or to make any documentary picture. The New Life was inspired by a lot of books that I read, a lot of films that I saw, plus the residue of my memory of my own adolescence and my way to be very extreme when I was an adolescent. I needed, like a psychanalyst, to go again to this atmosphere and to create a body of work which was a commitment. All these young people were belonging to a sort of tribe where you don't know how to get in. It was very mysterious and you understand that there was another language. I named my series A New Life because I was thinking that it was just a sort of feeling that you have a sort of body, you have a sort of psychology, and you have to come in another body, in another life, and it's just this sort of movement of the life which was very disturbing. I was interested by the fact to be completely wild and completely, they had completely other values. They were in a sort of frustration because they need something else, and it was just this unknown territory, which was their own territory, which was a sort of world that was extraordinary for me. There is a lot of pictures of women in the fashion, even in the movies of Hollywood or in the mainstream culture. And all the time, this image of women are not something I like. So I wanted to create other pictures of women, which are more related to the interior world of the woman and which are more related to the woman's sexuality. I have a lot shot of women just to have picture where the regarder could think about the relation to the woman in another way, in a completely close world, not in a narcissistic, boring, exhibitionist manner. When I did She, I photographed 4 women from the same family, but I didn't want to make a narration and a story about their own biography. I wanted just to juxtapose them and to create a series with that, which was made by moments of their everyday life, which are not significant. This was more about the little tableau or the little scene, which was just little gesture that made the picture interesting for me. I am not focused on the anecdotes, I am more focused on what they are thinking of. The situation is a sort of meeting between me and the person I am photographing, and I let the person very free to do whatever she wants. But it is a very ambiguous relationship, because in a way she's not free, because I choose the location where we are going to make the picture, and usually it was all the time our own place. I had the sensation when I did She that there was only one body of one woman, and this body was falling into 4 pieces, which create 4 different women. Perhaps because they were from the same family, I had the feeling that I was going inside different bodies of the same woman. I think it reminds me all my family relationship. I see women like a very important figure, like a political figure, but my women are no power. They are not interested in power. They are more interested in their own life and in their own existentialist questions that they could have to themselves. The world of the woman is neurotic because she cannot have the control of the outside world, because the outside world is impossible to get in. So there is a separation between her world and the outside world. And the outside world is sometimes a world which doesn't accept her, you know, or there is a disconnection. I think the women invent themselves. In a field where you cannot express yourself in the society, you need to create your own world, and you need to invent your own taste, your own relationship, your own specificity. I make my work to create a lot of questions in front of the picture and to affirm the woman by the image. When I did my series on Hollywood, I tried not to go to find the right location like a photographer, but I tried to find the location where I had some affect with and that I like to wander, when I did like to wander to a certain corner, and to feel that this place was really the place that I could appropriate with my personality. I just go back there and make the picture there in this particular place. It was coming with a very banal story, which was the worst one, I think, in Los Angeles. And it's true that there are a lot of women who come to Hollywood to be famous. And they cannot, of course, become famous, so they have to deal with their life. And there are little jobs there and there. But the idea was to take this woman and to put them in the landscape of Hollywood, which was a landscape which was really a very poor, dirty, a dirty boulevard, a shabby boulevard, which I like. But the thing, there was this juxtaposition between the landscape and the figure of the woman, which was mainly a face. The women I selected, I found them by chance in bars, I found them in strip clubs, I found them all over. I say it was a real fantasy because the thing at the beginning, I began to make my picture on Hollywood Boulevard, and then I extended on Sunset, and then I finished downtown. Julia Kristeva, she wrote Soleil Noir and Black Sun and about melancholia, but in a psychoanalytic way, like melancholia as a depression. I was not interested in melancholia as a depression, but more in a Baudelaire way, which was more about the attraction for the beautiful, and the beautiful was more about this air to be bored, this air to be blasé, this air to have a look at in yourself to be completely subjective. I want to say that these women are strong, because when you resist, you are strong. When you affirm your identity in a different way, you are strong. So they are vulnerable because they have to resist, and it's a difficult life in a way, but still they are very strong, and they could create their own life and be free, you know. I wanted that the man was walking like in a desert. I didn't want to be in Skid Row. I didn't want to be in downtown. I was in a territory which was completely empty. It transcends the location. The works take you further than just a geography. It was not a documentary. It was not social. It was about the man, the work, and the buildings. It is acting for me like a premonition and like a vision. It's about the light. So the light is very important in my picture, and I use practically all the time natural light. The light is the character in the picture. Especially in my series Oman, the main idea of the series is the light. The light is the light of the sun, which is a sort of very strong point of view. And it creates volumes, and it creates the hierarchy of the element of the picture. It works like an illumination. It's a luminous point of view, like a sort of revelation. This is something that could make you looking at. The light is like a commitment. The light is like a luminous point. It's not anything set up. It's just the strand of the picture. Also, what is particular in this work is you are attracted by each man. You don't know who they are. They are dressed in a timeless way. They are representing men, and they are representing the man working, which is a recurrent theme in the history of art. They are very strong. There is a sort of freedom. When you look at the image, it gives you the freedom of the circulation, the freedom of the movement. This triptych gave me a real important statement for the way I was working. I realized, and I knew that before, that my work was more about time than geography. My preference is color, but I love black and white, and I begin to use it a lot right now. Before I was never using it. I begin to use it when I did my series Oman. I approached the black and white like the color. In my series Oman, there is a picture which is a column. This picture is in black and white because I felt that the most important was the line of the column. I put it in vertical, which is very rare for me. This was a sort of classic, which was a little funny because it was between of stores which were not at all classical. But I found this column, and for me it was just a sign of the beginning of the architecture, like the first house of all time, of, I don't know, Adam and Eve. And this column was supposed to represent the vertical position of the man. This is all about the uncanny. More simple you cannot do. Repeating a different man walking. It was a challenge to keep this simplicity and to achieve a sort of strangeness in this picture. I try all the time to be very personal in my work. But I think it's very banal to say that your work is a self-portrait. It is all the time, but it's something else also.